Well, it's great to see you here. You and me here today. Come and join us, come and play. No matter where, no matter who, you can join in too. Hello, hooray, it's a good day. Here on
Oh, hello, Bulla. Howdy, Mai. Come on in. It's good to see you. It's our time, kia ora talofa. It's our time, our special time of day. It's our time, just you and me together. It's time to say hello, g'day, ke te pēhea koe. It's our time, kia ora talofa. It's our time, our special time of day. It's our time, just you and me together. It's time to say hello, g'day, ke te pēhea koe. It's time to say hello, g'day, talofa, tēnā koe. Well, I'm pleased you're here. How's your day? I was having a good day, but now I've got a problem. He raru raru. And it's making me angry. What makes you angry? Well, my problem is making me very angry. I'll tell you what the problem, te raru raru, is. It's that I'm stuck. I'm stuck on this side of the river. I'm on this riverbank here, and all the water is flowing in the middle, but this isn't where I want to be. I want to be across on the other side of Te Awa, the river. And I've been trying to get across all day. I thought I could try jumping across the river, but I don't think my legs, oku waiwai, are long enough. Now have a look. Do you think my legs, oku waiwai, are long enough to jump across the river? I suppose I could try jumping, couldn't I? I could give it a go. I might need to take a run up to it, so I'll get back here and then I can run up and jump. Are you ready to see me try jumping? Okay, here goes, run up. And, whoa, hang on. Oh, what if I tried jumping across the river and my legs, waiwai, aren't long enough? I could slip and fall over, and I could hurt myself on the rocks in the river Te Awa. I don't think jumping is a safe way to get across the river. But how am I going to get across to the other side? It's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Have you ever had a problem, raru raru, that's hard to solve? Well, I don't know how to solve my problem. What am I going to do? Oh, here comes Ed. He's a little bit stuck too. How about we join in and see how he solves his problem? Well done, Ed. Did you see how Ed solved the problem? He raru raru. He thought about what he could do to cross over the river safely so he could get to the circus tent. So let's solve my problem. But first I'll need to stop, then I'll think, and then I'll act. That's the way to solve a problem. I said stop, I said think, I said act, and that's a fact. That's how your problem can be solved. That's how your problem can be solved. Can you remember to stop, think, and act? Well, then maybe you could help me with my problem. Hold up your hand like this and say, stop. Have you got your hand up? Or then point to your head when you think. Think. And then hands on your hips to act. Have you got your hands on your hips? Well, let's be problem solvers together. Get ready to put your hand up. I said stop, I said think, I said act, and that's a fact. That's how your problem can be solved. That's how your problem can be solved. That's the way to solve a problem. So how about you and I solve my problem? Let's think of a safe solution that will get me across the river, Te Awa. How about I give you a thinking cap? Here's one for you and one for me. There. Now, what did Ed do? What did he build? He built a bridge, didn't he? Well, maybe I could build a bridge over the river. There are some punga stumps here. And I think I know where there's a plank. Let me have a look. Back here. Maybe I could use this plank to make a bridge with the punga stumps. Well, let's give it a go. Do you think it might be long enough? We'll try it and see. Stretch it out over the river like that. There. That looks good, doesn't it? Shall I try crossing it? I'll have to walk very carefully because it's not a proper bridge. Hey, this is good. I'm not getting my feet wet. And now I'm on the other side of the river, Te Awa, and I'm safe. Thanks for helping me solve my problem.
Oh, I saw you! I saw you!
I wasn't doing anything.
You were sucking your fingers again.
Oh, just a little bit, because it's nice.
Oh, come on, let me see your hand.
Oh,
Oh, look at that. It's all gone wrinkly like a prune.
it is not.
It has. It looks really silly. You know, Nana says that if you suck your fingers, you'll get a really sore tummy.
Oh.
And you've been sucking your fingers because look.
I'm making them clean because they were dirty.
Hey, look at that. That hand's all filthy and dirty and yucky.
Yeah.
And that hand's all clean.
Yeah.
Look, that one's dirty and that one's clean.
Yeah.
That means you sucked all the dirt off your hand. What's the matter?
I feel sick. I'm going to be sick.
Oh.
I'm just getting my rubbish ready. Today is rubbish day, and I nearly forgot So I'm quickly tying up my rubbish bags to take them out for the rubbish collectors. I need to tie the tops quite tightly with string. So if they fall over, none of the rubbish falls out and no animals can get inside. There, I think that's right. How many rubbish bags have I got? There's tahi, rua, toru. 3 rubbish bags, all ready to go out for the rubbish collectors. I'll just take them out now. Pick them all up. I won't be a moment. Now, I need to get them through the door and... Oh! 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 I've got another problem. He raru anō. I can't get out the patio door. What am I going to do? Do I need to stop, think, and act? I said stop, I said think, I said act, and that's a fact. That's how your problem can be solved. That's how your problem can be solved. So I've stopped. Well, now it's time to think. How do I get 3 rubbish bags out of this door? I need this gap to be bigger, don't I? How can I make the gap bigger? Maybe I could open this door. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. Is the gap bigger now? It is, isn't it? It's much bigger. I should be able to get the bags through the door now. I'll try it. I won't be a moment. Yep, through the door, no problem. I'll just leave the bags out here and the rubbish collectors can come and get them. There. Huh. Oh, we're good problem solvers, aren't we? Because first we stopped. Maybe you could hold your hand up like this and say stop too. And then point to your head to think. And then hands on your hips to act. Remembering to stop, think and act is great. Join in and try it with me this time. I said stop, I said think, I said act, and that's a fact. That's how your problem can be solved. That's how your problem can be solved. Well, thanks for joining in and helping me solve my problem. All my rubbish bags are waiting for the rubbish collector to take them away now. Oh, in today's story, Mary and Alice have a problem at kindergarten. Their teacher helps them solve it. Would you like to hear that story? Oh, come on, let's find a comfortable spot to snuggle up. I think I might sit here in the bean chair. How about you? Can you find a comfy spot too? Are you ready? Well, just in time for the story. Here it comes.
This story's called Building Together is Fun, and Katie Brocky wrote it. Tim Cornelius drew the pictures. One day, Alice was at kindergarten playing with the blocks. She was making a house with red and blue and yellow blocks. The house had doors and windows and a roof too. Alice felt very happy about her house, and she was just putting a chimney on when her friend Mary walked over. "Kia ora, Mary," said Alice. "Look at the block house I made. Look, it's even got a chimney, see?" Mary looked at the house, and then she did a mean thing. She kicked it and made the block house come tumbling down. The lovely house that Alice had made was only a pile of blocks on the floor. Alice felt very sad and she started to cry. Mary ran outside to the sandpit. She sat down and started making a sandcastle. It was really tall and she was decorating it with lots of little shells. Mary was pleased her sandcastle was looking good. Alice looked out the window and saw that Mary was building a sandcastle. Suddenly, Alice felt angry. She ran outside and went up to Mary's sandcastle and kicked it as hard as she could. Sand and shells went flying everywhere. Mary's beautiful sandcastle was just a little pile of sand. Mary was very upset and she burst into tears. Alice ran away as fast as she could. The kindergarten teacher came and asked Mary what was wrong. Mary told the teacher about Alice knocking her sandcastle down. The kindergarten teacher took Mary by the hand and they both went to find Alice. "Alice and Mary," she said, "what is the matter?" Alice and Mary both started talking at once. "She broke my sandcastle." "Well, she broke my blockhouse." "It's not fair." "It's her fault." "Do you both feel angry with each other?" asked the teacher. "Yes," said Alice. "Yes," said Mary. "Well, what can you do about it?" asked the kindergarten teacher. Alice and Mary thought very hard. I know, said Alice. "Mary and I could go and build a blockhouse together. And then we could make a new sandcastle," said Mary. "Those are good ideas," said the teacher. "OK," said Alice and Mary. So Mary and Alice went into the block corner and they began working together, building the blockhouse. "Hey, Alice," said Mary, "I'm sorry I broke the house you made." "Well, I'm sorry that I broke your sandcastle," said Alice. "I'll help you build another one later if you like." And they worked together until they'd built a really super special house. And when it was finished, they went out to the sandpit and worked together to build the tallest, sandiest, shelliest sandcastle the kindergarten had ever seen. Then Alice and Mary both felt very happy. "Do you know what?" said Alice. "I think that building things is much more fun than breaking them." "Yep," said Mary, "and building things together is even more fun." And that's the end of the story.
Oh, Mary and Alice are friends again. The kindergarten teacher helped Mary and Alice think things through. And then they made an amazing sandcastle in the sandpit together. Oh, I built a really good sandcastle too. It's just over here. But I've got a bit of a problem. Raru raru. While I wasn't looking, Ted knocked down my sandcastle. And it was the best sandcastle I'd ever built, and it's all gone. There's only this pile of sand left. What am I going to do? Can you think of a solution for this problem? Do you like building in sand? How about you help me build a sandcastle? That would solve my problem, wouldn't it? We can push the sand up with our hands. Can you help me build a huge sandcastle? A really big one. I'll build it up. Build it up higher and higher. Pat it down with your hands so it's nice and firm. Build up that sandcastle, pushing the sand up higher and higher. Hey, how's it getting on? Oh, I can't see you. The sandcastle's so high. Oh, there you are. This sandcastle's looking great. Thank you for helping me with my problem.
Oh, you've got a wet nose. Mummy! Mummy, I think the dog is sick.
What makes you say that, dear?
Well, I was playing with the dog and we were running around, and then I gave him a big hug, and his nose is all wet and cold like he's sick.
Oh, that's nothing to worry about, really, honey. His nose is cold and wet because he's a dog. Dogs are supposed to have cold, wet noses.
Oh, it doesn't feel like my nose at all.
That's because you're a boy. Boys and girls are supposed to have warm, dry noses.
Gosh, it must be horrible having a cold, wet nose all the time.
Not if you're a dog. Dogs like to have wet noses. I think it helps them smell better.
Oh, maybe I could smell better if I had a wet nose.
Well, Sonny Jim, you'll smell better after you're wet all over.
Huh?
It's time for your bath. Come on.
Oh, Mum. Oh, okay, I can't.
Oh, no. Now I'm stuck on this side of the river, Te Awa. But it isn't where I want to be. I want to be across on the other side of the river now. Oh, it's another problem. Maybe it's time for some thinking. Come on, we can be problem solvers again. How can I get across the river? I could blow up a balloon and float across on the balloon, couldn't I? No. I could try growing wings and then I could fly across the river. That wouldn't work either, would it? Do you remember how we solved the problem before? We built something. It was a bridge, wasn't it? Where's that plank? Maybe I could use that plank to make a bridge again. Oh, here it is. I'll lay it across the river. There. A good sturdy bridge. How about that? We thought about it and we remembered how to make a bridge to get across the river. Ha! Well done. We remembered how to do it. That thinking really worked. I said stop, said think, I said act, and that's a fact. That's how your problem can be solved. That's how your problem can be solved. Well, I'm on the other side of the river, Te Awa, and I'm safe. Thanks for helping me with my problems, Oku Raru Raru, today. If you've got a problem, instead of getting angry, you could ask a friend to help you. Or you could think it through. You could stop, think, and act. And then you can solve anything and keep yourself safe. Have a happy day, my friend. Alua, goodbye.
Anything can happen in the special world.